to our losers finals match between Catskyders and the Centurions. Which team will emerge victorious to claim their place in grand finals versus the Storm Riders? We will have to see. Will it be an All Riders finals, or will the Romans rise up to the challenge and get another stab at taking this tournament?
So here we go. Let's then start with the loadouts.
On the red team, the Centurions, we have the RAS Iberico. Piloted by Blue, it is a Gat-like carronade Pyramidion with the left side Banshee and Flare Gun. Their ally, the RAS, I'm sorry, no apostrophe in the name. A little disappointing. It is a Gat Mortar Pyramidion. I presume that is for what he is apologizing for. Piloted by Assault Pig, it has a left side light carronade, right side Flare Gun.
And on the blue team we have the battering ram. It is a Watcherfish with a Gatling on the starboard and a carronade on the port side. And for the last ship we have the KTN IKEA. It is a Gatling mortar Pyramidion with a flamethrower and flare gun on the side, piloted by ITAC. And we're straight off into action here.
Gatlings going down from all sides. Heavy carronade taking some shots, not really coming into effect yet. No balloons down. Oh, sorry, it's a Watcherfish. What am I talking about? Iberico's gun's actually getting disabled, and now the RAS, I'm sorry, is totally neutered. Whole armor going down. IKEA managing to finish them off, and the Iberico's going to get a quick kill on one of these ships, which it's going to be a little tricky. Since they are not the Gat Mortar, they are the Gat-like carronade, so they're going to have to get some key rams if they want to take out one of these blue ships before they expire themselves.
There we go, the Ibricos. He's got it totally disabled there by the battering. That was a nice Watcher shot.
Yeah, and see the IKEA, their whole armor goes down, but the Iberico has no explosives, so they're totally safe. Conversely, Iberico's armor goes down, and the mortar finishes them off in short order. Very dominating engagement from the Catskyders. Red team's gonna have to be a little more careful.
Yep. And as you can see, the scrim score wrote that the blue team have had all first kills on this stream. So statistically, the blue team has always been the first.
Alright, so based on Muse's past history, in the next patch, we're going to expect a nerf to blue team. Blue team starts with 10% damage on the permahull. So yeah, this is, with that Gat-like carronade, the positioning is a lot trickier for the red team. They need to be able to get... Are we in slowdown?
Slow-mo? I don't think it's slow-mo, no.
No, maybe not. But they're not going to be able to get as fast they're going to need to come in at the correct angle and be able to knock them against the ground, knock them against terrain to get a fast kill on the blue ships. And they're going to have to do so before the battering ram is able to disable one of them. Because if the Iberico, let's say they take down the IKEA's balloon, and then the battering ram disables their ally, they're sort of in a bad spot if they're unable to get a nice ram kill within a few moments. So, it's... Gatling-like carronade, something that's come in, a few teams have sort of been running it now and then, but it's kind of a tricky build.
Yeah, the Gatling, but it's a nice support for the meta though, if you focus the same target. Because then you have you get double Gatlings, and then for the mortar then to clean up. But you can also see that it's an Iberico. Yes, that's an Iberico. You also have a Banshee on the side, which you can then turn for the Banshee to get some kills there as well.
You know what else will let your team have two Gatlings? Another Gat Mortar Pyramidion.
Yeah, that's true. But then I guess the Twitch chat and the Gunsmakers community would go nuts.
Well, we're gonna have to have the I'm sorry and the I'm sorry part 2, I suppose.
Yeah, I'm sorry with an apostrophe. Or apostrophe.
Apostrophe? Yeah. Looks like red team is spotted, so they've lost the element of surprise. And battering ram might be able to get sneak in some heavy caro shots here. They're probably just inside range. Yeah. Oh no, I'm sorry, you should not be reversing here. Iberico's zoned out by the terrain. He's not going to be able to engage with you, and the I'm sorry is just flew backwards into a vortex of destruction.
Well, we can say that he's sorry for that, I guess.
Oh boy. And now Iberico. At least Iberico gets to sneak away. Oh well, maybe taking out some engines.
To get
They
2
might
out of 3
not.
engines.
Might not get a sneak away. I wonder where the I'm sorry is going to respawn. Good, well, a little far away. At least Iberico's retreating in the correct direction if they think they're gonna stay alive. But the window is closing if the I'm sorry is going to try to save their ally.
Looks like he might be just too late. If they hold the Watcher now, this will be the perfect engagement. And next, and here comes the meat grind. The meat grinder is
boy.
real.
Set that blender to puree, my friends.
And this should be the match kill there. That was the rider
That
just a clean 5-0 victory. That was, you can't really say that
The cleanest.
the Watcher was on time, on spot, disabled everything on the ships. I think twice. It was just